if I get a high top, then what am I gonna do about all these solar panels up here? Because a high top is made out of fiberglass, and you gotta know what you're doing before you start screwing into fiberglass, because if you crack it, you've ruined it. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about what do you do, because they would have to be screwed right into the fiberglass. See, right now I have them on these rails where nothing is screwed into the roof. The roof doesn't have any holes in it. I mean, even the fan is in the back door right there in that glass. I did that myself. I cut that glass out, and then I put in some diamond plate aluminum, and then put the Max Air fan in the back door because I didn't want any holes in the roof. So this brings up a whole new conundrum. Normally, I would put my foot up here on the bumper and just jump up here, but my back's hurting so bad, I don't even know if I can do it. Let me try here. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's on these ladder racks. Nothing's screwed in. There's no holes in the roof whatsoever. So that's a whole new problem. I haven't thought this through. All right, let me see if I can get down here without hurting anything. All right, not too bad. But the high top I've been looking at on fiberine.com is 24 inches high, and they said you can be 6 foot 5 inches tall before you would hit your head on the ceiling. I'm 6'2", so that would be the one to go with. I would leave this part right over the cab. I would have this part of the roof left in, because the fiberglass part would start right here and go up at an angle and then cut across like that. That way I would have some shelving there. I would not leave the part over the bed, because if I sat up in the bed, I would hit my head. You know, I don't want to do that. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. I want room in there where I can stand up and get dressed, because with my back hurting, just getting dressed in a low top van it's just extremely difficult. I love this van. It's been perfect for what I've needed this far. I've maintained it. I mean, you've watched me for what, 5 years now. Every time I did some maintenance to it, or changed the oil, or got the transmission fluid changed, or differential, whatever, I've always documented it on YouTube, because I thought, well, if I ever go to sell this van, I want to be able to prove that I did it, and I've got all the receipts for it. I'm not trading this van in. This van doesn't even have 97,000 miles on it yet. And it's been the best vehicle I've ever had in my life. GMC, they don't play around. It's good stuff. So what do? I had almost made my mind up about just going with the high top, just paying the $8,000 and doing it. Because I thought about travel trailer. I thought, oh, travel trailer would be so comfortable. But then there's the towing. I don't want to tow. The place that I'm in right now, I don't even know if I could get a travel trailer up here. I don't even know if I could get a high top van up here. Let me get out of the sun here. Because right down here at the entryway, there's some low-hanging limbs that would prevent a high top van from even getting up here. There's somebody over here in a cargo trailer that they built out right there, and they're towing it with a Subaru SUV, and it's a cargo trailer that's about the perfect size. If I got a cargo trailer and built it out, it'd be about that size right there. But the roof on that one might be a little low for me. I'm gonna need to get something that's got a ceiling height of about 6'5" or 6'6". You know, being tall, it's great, but I think that's why I have all the back trouble I have. If I was shorter, I wouldn't have to reach down so far to pick stuff up. And I think that would limit all the back problems I've had. Yeah, you think being tall is cool? Well, maybe it is, until you got to reach down on the ground and pick something up. I just don't know what to do. I'm so conflicted about the whole thing. If you don't have any back problems, this van is the way to go. You can have freedom on the cheap, and you've seen all the places I've gone all over the country. From Washington to Georgia, I have been all over the USA in this van. And it's never let me down. It's been great. But I have got to get something that I can stand up in. I can't even come close to standing up in this thing. I have that mat on the floor. It's like a pad that the barber stands on when they're cutting your hair, you know, because they're on their feet all day. I can't remember what they call it. Anti-fatigue mat, that's what it is. I have that down on the floor, so every time I go in the van, I go straight down on my knee, and then I can reach everything the way I've got it set up. I can reach the sink, I can reach the cabinets, I can just take one little step over to the bed, then come back to my recliner in the front. It's been great. If I just didn't have this back problem. I'm still reading through all of your comments on what you would do, and I really appreciate it. I'm leaning toward getting the high top, but I might regret that. As I get older, I might look back and say, man, you should have got that cargo trailer, or you should have got that travel trailer. I'm only 52 years old. I'll be 53 in December. Other than my back problems, I'm in good shape. You know, I'm not overweight. I don't have any high blood pressure issues, anything like that. I think 6'2" and 185 pounds is decent shape. But I've got to start thinking about what's going to happen when I hit 60, because I still want to do this. I think I've got things arranged where I can continue to do this on into my 60s, and then I can get retirement and all that. So I just got to be smart about this. Travel trailer would be the way to go as I got older for comfort, but for right now, high top would be so nice. I could still zip around the way I like to zip around from place to place. It's just so many decisions to make. I've talked about this subject for 3 years on and off, and I think the time has finally come. And in about a month, it'll be cooling off enough to go to the desert, and I think I'm going to make a decision then. Even if I got a high top for this van, I still wouldn't have a shower. But if I got a cargo trailer and built it out, or if I got a travel trailer, then I'd have a shower. So I'm just telling you this so you'll see where my mind is and which direction I'm thinking. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.